Hello there guys, welcome back to Easy Tutorial by Dave, and in this video we're going to cover some basic formatting in Excel, how to format the cells. We're going to cover the font size, the font color, making it bold, all the font category basically. Then we're going to cover the alignment and mainly the merge and center. Then we're going to cover the number formatting and the currency, and then we're going to use what we call cell styles, pre-formatting, but I'll explain that when we need to go into it. Right, we'll get started. Now the first thing that we're going to look at is making the cells into currency and numbers. Now the first thing you've got to do is highlight the cells. Now how you do that is you get your fact selector on the first cell, and then you keep hold of your mouse and then drag down. Now notice when you've got it selected, like I've said in my previous videos, you've got these selected and this cell always stays white because it's what you call the input cell. Now you highlight the cells you want to affect, and then you come up here into the Home tab ribbon and you look at the number category. Now in here you can see where it says General. You click that down and you get a lot of different things that you can change here, look, but we're looking for the currency. Now you apply the currency, but notice here you've got accounting as well. Now I'll explain what that is in 1 second, but let's just apply currency for now. And notice when you click it down here, look, they've put the pound signs on. Now that's as simple as it is to put your currency on. But what's the difference between a currency format and an accounting format? Now watch this. Can you see where we're looking here? And you can see the pound sign, and the pound sign's coming down. Now while we're in the hundreds, we've got 350, 250, and then we've got 50. But this character is right under the 2. So if you were working with a lot of numbers, that could easily be mistaken for a number 1, and it could be included within the calculation. And the accountants don't like that. So what you do is you highlight the cells, and when you change it to accounting, notice that all the pound signs are on the left side of the cell. But I just do that, and that's where they stay. They keep the pound signs away from the figures, so there's no errors where you think they might be the characters. And that's the difference between accounting and currency. I did want currency, so I leave them highlighted, and I do want currency, so I just change it back to currency. So there you've done your income table. Now we highlight these little cells here, the expenses table, and we also change it. So we go to the number, general, currency, bang, and now we've put the pound sign on them, the currency format. Then we change this one and we click on there, and we just want to affect that one, so we just select the one cell, go up into the number category, general, currency, bingo. Yeah. Now when you get clever and you want to put, you get clever and you get used to it, you select the cells you want and you do Control Shift $, and that will put the currency in for you. That's how you do it by keyboard. Now as you can see there, look, we've put all the pound signs on, so now it looks like values, which is meant to do. Then what I want to show you another thing. Now do you see how we did that in 4 commands? We selected this range, we selected that range, we selected this one, and then we selected that, but we had to apply the command 4 times. Now just watch this for a second. How I would have done this, guys, if I'd have done it, I would have highlighted the first set. Now what I'm about to use is a thing called multiple selection. So what you do is you highlight your first block, which I've already done, you hold the control key down on the keyboard and then you select your other ranges. So it's this one, it's these ones, and it's this one, and then you release the control. Now when I go and apply the currency now, notice it affects them all in one go. So all you have to do is use multiple selection and it speeds up your formatting no end. And you do it once rather than 3 or 4 times. Now then, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select the word income. I'm going to use this multiple selection again. So I go total and the 650, the expenses, total and the 460, and then balance and the 190. And I'm going to make them all bold. So I just click on in the font section here, look, and I just click on the B for bold, and notice now they are all bold and I've only applied it once. So that's how you do your bold. Then what we'll do, we will highlight weekly home accounts and across to the end of that table. Now what we're going to use here, we're going to use what we call merge and center. Now the merge and center will merge these cells together as one. It will then put the text in the center of this selected area. So you come up to the alignment tab. Now this is where you align all your other data in cells. You've got your top, middle and bottom, left, center and right. You've got your indents, but this is what we want here, look. Now we can drop that down and we want merge and center here. So we click the merge and center. Notice how it's centered it in between the columns that we want. And then we can now make this bigger. So in the font section, because it's selected, we can then make it bigger. We could make it bold. We could change the color like this, look, so you see where it's got the A. We drop that down, we can pick these are Microsoft's colors. These are your standard colors. Can you see it giving you an example in the little preview? Or we can say more colors, and then we can pick a color that we want. Any color. Notice this is the new color, this is the current color, and then when I say OK, look, it applies them up. Then we'll come over here and we'll highlight just these two here. Now we're going to merge and center them. So we'll go to the alignment tab, we click on the merge and center. I'll just change the color of it and that'll be fine. And there you go there. Now we already changed this to the currency. Now the average, that would want to be currency. The maximum, now I'm using the control key again to do the multiple selection, and the minimum. So these 3 figures here would be currency. So we go to the number tab, we select them first, we'll go to the number tab, and then we apply the currency. Yeah. But the how many would be left as 9, because that's like how many is there, there's a number 9. Okay, and there you go guys, that's your basic formatting. Now there's only one more thing I want to show you, and it's this, look. If we highlight the council tax and we want to make the council stand out, or the council tax stand out by having it a different colour, we go up to the style section of the home tab and we click on the cell styles, and notice all these little changes I can have. Can you see it? Now you get a live preview, so watch this little area here, and as I'm coming round, yeah, and also remember when you're first looking at it, this cell is white and this one's highlighted blue, so when the colours come in they look like 2 different colours. On some machines, it doesn't on mine, but on some machines it does. Now I want to pick that colour for that. Let's check the water rates and we'll change the colour of that. So we'll go to again styles, cell styles, and we'll pick the green one on that one. and the TV, and we'll change that one to like a blue colour. Yeah, can you see how it's changing them? And then when you look, you would know them by the colour. This is more if you're doing sales in salespeople and things like that with people and things like that. But there you go, look, and that's how you apply cell styles. And there you go. That's your basic formatting in Excel. I will do more videos, but I'll do them like especially just for all the font section, and I'll do one for all the alignment section. But this is to get you rolling so you can format a basic sheet and make it look, you know, pretty a-okay. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget, if you like, give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for your time.